And I know the Super Cooper Trooper Troopers is about to come out in waves right now. But hear me out. I am admitting, I'm prefacing this is tricky. Super Cooper Trooper Rush. Mr. We have arrived. Potential cap casualty. Whoa, what are you talking about, Sky? Cooper Rush is 5-1 as a backup. Fair. Fair. But let's be real. When you trade a 4th round pick for a former top 5 pick, still on his rookie contract, he gonna get a shot one way or another to show that he at least is a competent backup. Furthermore, we're talking about Trey Lance here. Trey Lance is wildly inexperienced. He's inexperienced in practice. He's inexperienced in games. He's inexperienced. So he needs all the practice reps. He needs all the preseason. He needs it all. So if let's just hypothetically think here, if we're going to hand, and I don't like to do this, but let's say we're going to hand Lance those reps as a backup. It doesn't feel right, but shit, you done gave up a 4th round pick. You got to figure something out here. And we know from a talent standpoint, is he more talented than Cooper Rush? Yes, he is. But is he a total complete quarterback? That's to be decided. That's to be decided. So you got to see what Trey Lance has. So if Lance is going to get the reps, that pushes Cooper Rush 3rd in the pecking order. And that's an expensive 3rd quarterback, believe it or not. Or let's flip it, right? Let's say, okay, you keep him around. Let's say you do not release him as a pre-June 1st. Let's say, because you could get the $2.2 million right now, right? Like you can have roughly $2 million. You can count the dead cat. Roughly $2 million right now if you release him. But let's say you don't. You keep him around. You go through some OTAs. You want to see, hey, can Trey Lance beat Cooper Rush? Let's say Trey Lance does not beat Cooper Rush. So now Trey Lance is the 3rd quarterback. I don't give a damn if it's Trey Lance. I don't give a damn if it's Cooper Rush. Whoever the 3rd quarterback is, 2024 is entirely too expensive. See, last year, Trey Lance cost you less than $1 million on a cap. For a 3rd string quarterback, makes sense. This year, he's going to cost you $5.3 million on the cap. Conversely, Cooper Rush is going to cost you $2.8 million on the cap. That is over $8 million allocated to the backups. Mind you, in 2023, no 3rd string quarterback cost you $2 million. Not one. So if Lance can't beat out Cooper Rush, you got a 3rd stringer that's going to cost you $5 million? Come on. And if Rush doesn't beat out Trey Lance, you got a 3rd string quarterback that's going to cost you $3 million? There has been no 3rd string quarterback in the Mike McCarthy era that has cost you even $1 million in cash. So, yes, Cooper Rush, 5-1. Familiar with this team, been around for a while. They drafted him, all right? Wasn't he like a 7th round pick or something? Undrafted, whatever it was. You know, this is a team he started with. But Jerry went out and spent that goddamn 4th round pick on Trey Lance, and he gonna cost you 5.3. And we know Cowboys. You know how we do. Jones is. Jerry said, I don't gotta ask nobody about trading my 4th round. I'm just saying. There can only be one. So it feels like to me, it's going to be Trey Lance by default. Even if y'all don't believe this man ready. 4th round pick, $5 million on the cap. Why would I mess around with Cooper Rush at this point? you do need arms. You do need bodies and all that stuff anyway. So maybe this is what they do. Maybe. And I don't even know if this is a possibility. Maybe they say, well, cut your Cooper Rush, but we'll sign you back on a veteran minimum deal. And a veteran minimum deal might not even save you much money. You still might be paying close to that $2 million anyway. So Cooper Rush, y'all, I'm telling you, I think it's a sneaky one. It's tricky. It's tricky because you could argue 5-1 and all that stuff, right? As a backup, quality backup. But it's also hard to argue this. Third string quarterback costing you $3 or $5 million on the cap. It wasn't done last year, and it hasn't been done under Mike. So one of these two gone, and how many of y'all believe it's the one on the left? Come on now.